Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check. Check it out. Check it out. Check. Check it out. Check it out.
And we are live. What's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys? Hey, yo.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode on our new studio.
Does not seem to be working, though. Hello? The cameras are not moving.
Gary, you hear me?
It can't seem. It looks like we're not even in the shot.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, man. Technical difficulties here at Checkin Habs. We're gonna get it.
Let's go be back soon.
Check. Check it out. Check it out.
Okay, sorry
there we
about
go.
that, guys.
There it
For
is.
some reason, the whole system stalled. Welcome to Checkin Habs, Thursday night, January 15th, 2026. The Habs are currently winning 3-2 to Buffalo. We're watching the game live. Unfortunately, we can't show the game. To my left is Steve-O. Say
Hey.
hello, Steve.
Bonsoir tout le monde. How's it going? What's going on? Can you see me now? Nobody sees me. Oh, there you go. What's going on?
And Tony, say hello.
Hey everybody. Well, I'm not on camera. Hey everybody. Welcome back to our second episode of our new studios. Looking forward to a good talk tonight.
We already have a message. Ahoy! Greetings from Verdun. I hear you. I hear you guys. No moving picture. Everything looks and sounds good. We're three watching here on one device. Hello.
Nice.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for joining, guys.
If you have any questions or any comments, jump in. No worries. So, what do we have on the topics today? Let me pull it out. Working over here. All right. Today we have topic number 1 versus Washington. Point lost or point won? Interesting.
So, versus Washington the other night, they were 4 games in 5 nights, something like that. They were up 2-0 in the game, and then they ended up losing the game in overtime. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a point lost or a point won? How do you want to look at it? Glass half full or glass half empty?
I guess they lost it because they're in the lead, right? Kind of lost the point.
Do you think they gave up 1 point? You think it's a point lost?
Well, they did play well on that final power kill, right? They fought off that 4-on-3, but then
well, there's a lot to analyze on that game. Like St. Louis decided that game to change up the first power play. He removed Hudson and Demidov, put them on the second unit, and put Dobson and Texie. He tried something, and they were on a 5-on-3, and they couldn't even score. So he should and I think he tried that again. Tonight I see the power play is back to normal, but I don't know what he was trying. It wasn't working. They were up 2-0, and they were getting pressure most of the third period. It would have been nice to get the win, but the reason I think it's a point won, they did play 4 games in 5 nights.
Yeah.
So and it was a back-to-back, so
Sure.
I figured.
But when you have a 2-0 lead, that's when it's time to hone down here, kind of thing. By the way, Buffalo just scored here. Tuck is 24th of the season. But honestly, what's up with that? So many blown leads in the NHL, kind of thing. That happens so often, and that 2-0, 3-0 lead.
Well, it's more likely now. You see it because of the condensed schedule. The schedule's crazy intense because of the Olympics. This is why. So these guys, they're playing well. They're still winning, but they're clearly freaking burnt. They're finished, and not only them, a lot of teams. You see it.
Guys, don't you find the goalies have been scored on more and more often upstairs? They're always on the floor, right? They're always on the butterfly. They're always kind of the very moment that these guys shoot, they go on their knee pads.
You're talking about Montreal specifically, or
generally,
in general?
All goalies.
I don't really see that, but
you see all these, well, if you're taller, of course. If you're tall, Fowler is tall, but not that tall here. I think that the taller you are, on your knees, you're going to be able to cover those.
I think it depends how square you are and how sound you are as a goalie.
Mm-hmm.
You can just look at Montreal, compare Fowler to the other two. He's more sound, he's more square, he's able to move more fluidly from post to post. You see it, the way he moves. Even the way he swallows the puck, he doesn't give up many rebounds. You could see the potential, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Montembeault does that too. And then you have Dobash, who plays well when he plays well, but you see he's still fresh. He's still got a lot. He gives up that rebound. He's not as smooth shifting from post to post. You know, it all depends your style, right?
Just want to jump in there. I am Wonder Phil. Sorry. He wants to ask you what do you guys think about the trade scenario for Pedersen from, I'm guessing, Vancouver, right?
I actually wanted to talk about that. Yeah, I wanted to see like what you guys thought about Pedersen, Stamkos, maybe Dougie Hamilton. You know, like there's a lot going on that. You know, I thought it was gonna be more quiet than this.
I don't know if they're gonna what's gonna happen with Dougie Hamilton. I don't see Pedersen as a fit here.
Forget here. Ciao.
Well, that's what I think he's asking.
If for
about yeah, that's what I think they're asking.
How about a trade for?
Why, has there been rumors? Trade Laney for Hamilton.
There is major speculation on Pedersen.
I trade Liney for Hamilton. I don't think that would happen unless he's packaged with something. I don't think
He also asked
New Jersey would take him.
Goulet and Kapanen with Gallagher to even the salary and go home. Possibly Dobbs for Pedersen, full salary, and maybe Myers.
Wow.
I don't think Gulish is going to be traded. He's one of our top defensemen, and he's got grit, he's got size, he's physical. He's the type of defenseman we need for playoff hockey. That's not a player I would trade.
What is Vancouver looking for, right? Vancouver needs not something immediate here. They don't care about making the playoffs. They need to rebuild, of course. So what are they going to take? They're going to take Reinbacher. They're going to take any anybody from our Laval. But the thing is that Pedersen is like a pretty big contract here, you know, and it's expensive. And listen, the past 2 seasons, it's not worth it.
Do you think he's a player that would wake up in another team?
I wouldn't take the chance with this guy.
No, I wouldn't take the chance.
Unless
not for his salary, and not for all the drama that's been going on. What a disaster in Vancouver, man!
Yeah,
like seriously,
absolutely.
You know,
I feel for them honestly, but
plus with all these draft picks that are coming to fruition, like Montreal's getting so lucky.
Yeah.
You know, you have what's the Hage, that's an up and comer. You know, Texas right now is filling the spot. If that doesn't work out, you have guys coming up. Zorowski is another one.
Oh yeah, bro.
You have the guy you spoke about last
Bryce,
time.
What the heck?
Pickford. That's another
Sick.
freaking.
But
he's ripping
defense,
it out. Yeah, he's an offensive defenseman.
Kicking ass, man.
Yeah. They haven't seen numbers like that in a while for a defenseman. I don't know how they're going to transition to the NHL, but we'll see.
Look, I was just looking on Reddit, and they were talking about Jeff Gordon. He was the GM for the Bruins for 4 months in 2006. In that timestamp, he drafted Phil Kessel, Milan Lucic, traded up to the draft for Brand Marchand, traded Andrew Raycroft for Tuukka Rask. Bro, look at these amazing... Bro, he was in there for 4 months. He literally won them the Stanley Cup, these guys.
What was his position? Was
GM. He was the GM for 4 months.
This combo we have with Hughes and Gordon is really, really good because he's a natural scout. Originally he was a scout, and then you have Hughes who comes from the opposite side where he's an agent, where he sees a different side of it. So you put that together, man. It's a win. I find it's a winning combination. Like they've been. Everything they've been doing so far has been working out, you know, in regards to trades, in regards to prospects, in regards to drafting, in regards to team chemistry, you know, everything's been working out.
Yeah, Hughes, he said, like, listen, did we expect, what's his name? Hudson to be so good? Of course not. But are we pleased? Of course.
Well, there was signs that he was going to be good. It's just that we didn't know about his size as a defenseman.
He was scouted as good.
It was his size.
His downside was his size, and they weren't sure he was going to be good enough defensively. But he was proving everybody wrong since
college.
Yeah, even since he was young. So I don't understand. And I was just watching the Sick podcast from yesterday's episode today, and Tony Manero had Pierre LeBrun on, and they were talking. He was talking about he was before LeBrun. He had what's his name there?
McGuire.
No, the guy from Calgary. He used to be the GM of Calgary. Craig Button.
Oh, okay.
And they were talking about the 2022 draft. I go, Montreal clearly got the two best players of the draft, because Tony had asked him, he was comparing Slavkovsky with Shane Wright and where they are now, and you clearly see Slavkovsky right now is the better player. And he goes, and I don't want to take anything away from a Cooley, who's an exceptional player, but to get Hudson at 62nd overall in the second round, that is insane.
Yeah.
And he's clearly a superstar.
Yeah.
Like he is, I think, the best player of the draft. At 62nd overall, for sure. It's a steal.
Yeah, and Caulfield, I forget. I think
it was the year before. No?
Yeah, it was before they got in, right? It was
2 years before Caulfield,
and that wasn't their pick.
Yeah,
was their pick too?
I think so.
Or was it what's his name?
Bergevin.
No.
Bergevin got. It was the year of. No, it wasn't.
No.
Bergevin
was the one that brought in Suzuki.
Logan Mailloux and.
Yeah, Mailloux. Yeah.
All right, go to the next.
Yeah, before we go to the next one, so what's everybody's stance on that last point? Point lost or point won?
I feel as if it's a point lost.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I feel the same way. You?
I think it's a point. I get, but it's still point one because it's so close. They accumulated a lot of points on that 5-game stretch. So I as much as they lost that second point, I think it's still a point one because they got to Washington like at 3 a.m. Who knows what time they went to bed?
Yeah, they must have been exhausted.
That's true too.
And you saw it in that third period. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Okay.
All right, just to end, got to give quality for top liner center, signed for 7 years, left-handed center as well.
I'm not understanding what.
So if you go back to Gooley and Kapanen with Gallagher to even the salary and go home.
Are you talking about Pettersson's? Yeah. Okay, talking about Pettersson. Yeah.
So first of all, nobody's gonna take Gallagher. It's at that price. It's not gonna happen.
He is a Vancouver boy, so
yeah, he's an Edmonton boy, I think.
Oh yeah, okay. His dad worked for Vancouver.
Something like that. Yeah. So he's got 1 more year left on his contract. They either Montreal could buy it out, but they're gonna make him run out. The only other contract that I see them being able to trade right now, gain value, is Anderson, but he's playing well. But Gallagher, I don't think it's tradable. I don't think it's still tradable. It's bad because he's a great player. He plays with heart, but he's not the same player he was, right?
But as for Phil, listen, Pettersson for me, he's a great player, but it seems as if there's some bad chemistry that happened between him and Miller. I think who was it that went to New York?
Yeah,
there was bad blood between them,
and it still hasn't resolved anything because it was also the issue with the coach. We don't know what the full story is.
I don't think that Kent Hughes is going to want to have somebody who has this type of reputation now. He's
they got Laine.
Yeah, but Laine was
but he's not. Laine is not causing shit in the dressing room,
and
he's
the
just
price
not the same player
that they paid.
Yeah.
But I think he did before though. I think historically from Winnipeg he did Laine is right. So.
A little bit, but we're not talking the same thing. They legit, they had to split up the two guys, and that destroyed the chemistry in Vancouver a lot.
Yeah, the dressing room vibe is very important in a room.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, because you see it. Remember the years Subban and Pacioretty and stuff. There was a lot of bullshit in that room.
There was jealousy, and there was jealousy. Got the big contract, and he was.
Yeah, he was bigger.
It changed after.
He made himself bigger than team, which I don't think he was. But he was a larger in life personality, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think we need more of that in hockey. compared to other sports like basketball and football, where these guys are out there. Hockey, sometimes these hockey players are boring. Have some character.
I once heard someone say that hockey is the most conservative sport. Someone said
I have to agree with that comment. Whoever said it. Anyways, we go on to point number 2.
Point number 2.
All right, point number 2. Thanks, Phil, for the questions, getting involved. Appreciate it.
I really do. It's really cool.
Next is Texas contract extension. This was big news. This is what yesterday.
Yeah. So the reason I want to bring this up, guys, is there's once it was announced, it was a lot of back and forth between that's good or oh my god, it's a bit early, don't you think? So what do you guys think of the extension? What he got, and do you think it was maybe too soon, or it's okay, or was it a smart move on the Habs?
It's $2.5 million for 2 years, right?
For 2 years, so $5 million for 2 years.
Yeah, that's a great contract.
I think so too.
For like what he's done so far, I think it's great.
The contract is great. Do you think it's too soon, or
you think we should have locked him longer? You're saying?
No, it's only a 25 game sample size since he's been with the Canadiens, right?
His original contract was finishing this year.
It was gonna be finished. It was for the year exactly. He got bought out, and I think Montreal signed him for the league minimum, like 900,000 or something. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think it was that. Yeah, or 700. I think it was 900,000. So, but the thing is, it's funny because he had 3 points one game, then he had a hat trick the next game. He's been producing well on that first line, and then he gets signed to a contract, 2-year extension. So like, there's been like a lot of comments on social media about should have been too soon. Do you guys think it's too soon?
I think
it's a fair if they paid him more money, then I would say, hey, it's too soon. But I think it's a fair contract, $2.5 million.
Yeah, he put it back on the map. This guy's so
listen,
appreciative.
For 2 years, at $5 million, even if it doesn't work out, whatever, you can send him to the minors. Because I think Montreal had the intention of, when they picked him up, there was so many injuries. They needed a body, right?
Mm-hmm.
So. And they were saying, if anything, they would at the trade deadline they could have put him back on the market and traded him,
Mm-hmm.
But he's been so useful and so he fits in so well. I said, no, we're gonna sign him for 2 years. I think at that price, because in 2 years you don't know what our situation is gonna be. Then you make your decision then. I think if he's helping the way he's helping on that first line, I think it's a steal. At that price.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great contract. Plus, with the salary cap going up every year, man, it's good. Like Montreal, since Hughes and Gordon, they've been bracking it in with great contracts.
Sure.
Customers, not customers, but players taking a discount in contracts. Like, it's not just one player; it's like multiple players. At the end, it's gonna benefit everybody.
I think the management and St. Louis did a great job of making this team believe they're part of something, believe that they're part of a family, and they really want to stay here, and
believe in the project.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Believe in the goal, believe in the dream.
Yeah,
I think they really did a great job.
You can't win without that. In this day and age nowadays, like look at Florida. Florida made the right, moves. Everybody bought in, They're all taking smaller salaries now, and they want to stay. How else are you gonna have? If everybody's going for the big
the nice weather and the tax break helps.
Them signing all those 3 players in the
time.
summer, I was impressed. I didn't think they were gonna sign all 3, right? So I was impressed. So you guys are all in agreement. So it was a good contract.
I think it's an awesome contract. Well, from what he's done so far. Now, if he starts slacking off, but I doubt it. I think he's a player.
He's got sharp hands, man. He's been
I agree. He's quick.
I have his rookie card too, by the way.
Young gun.
Yeah, baby.
How long has he been in the league?
That's a good question. Well, 4 years, I think.
No, more than that. Like 6, 7 years.
Anyways, I have his.
Yeah, he played 5 seasons with 4 or 5 seasons with Columbus, 2 with St. Louis. So 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 8 games with St. Louis, he had
Yeah, I saw something.
0 goals,
Yeah.
1 assist. With Montreal, he has 25 games played, 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points. That's very, very good.
He really turned around.
Plus, I think he loves the city. Also, it's
Well,
coming to a friend.
this is his team, no? This is the Montreal that has his team?
No, he's not Canadian.
He's from France.
He's from France.
Oh, man. When I heard he was French, I thought I assumed
No,
Quebec.
he's Parisian.
okay, yeah.
He's from France.
I
Yeah,
got it.
French people from France, real French people love Montreal. You know, they really do.
Well, yeah, I imagine
He
they
got his
they're-
mom to come and move with him here. So she's spending the rest of the year here now. So it's like he's really loving the vibe here. You know,
They're feeling more at home than they are in their own country right now. That's just
Especially if he's living
Plus-
in the old port or something, he probably must feel like home.
yeah, this is a very European feel city. So like
Yeah,
I
too.
can see, and he said it. You know, so I'm happy for him, and it's good to be at a team where you like the you like the ambiance, you like the feel. You know, because it reflects on the ice and it reflects on their games, right? And you see it, right?
Mm.
So, right, next point, guys.
Well, I just want to stop. I want to say, now I recognize I Wonder Phil. He's been posting a lot and comments in our videos, and he's an avid commenter in our videos. So thanks a lot, Phil. Thanks for
Shout
the
out to
comments. We
Phil,
appreciate
bro.
it. And
Good job, Phil.
the
Thanks,
support
man.
and the
Thank you.
motivation. Really appreciate it, guys. All right, so next is Dobbs controversial.
Dobesh.
Guys, okay, Dobbs controversial comments.
Yeah. So did you guys?
Oh, no,
I didn't
I'm
see
not
this at
aware.
all, actually.
I'm not aware of this. What do you say?
I'm
So
interested.
the other day they asked him, what would you think if you would get sent down to Laval?
Mhm.
So he's like, I wouldn't. It wouldn't make sense. I don't see why they would. It wouldn't make sense to me. Well, that kind of sparked like, first he gets emotional in the New Jersey game in the beginning of the season. Now with the 3-goalie situation, that's causing a lot of, because it's not ideal, and there's been a lot of talk on who stays, who goes, who can't go, and like we spoke about last week. And so they asked him if he gets sent down, what would you think about it? And he goes, well, it wouldn't make
sent
sense.
down for just for a little bit, for a little practice, or like really sent down for the rest of the league.
Well, we don't know. There could be a lot of scenarios. They could decide to keep Fowler and Montembeault and send Dobesh down. They could decide to send
Or like,
Fowler down.
What do they call it, for like a conditional stint? What do they call it?
They're not going to continue with 3 goalies for the rest of the season.
Oh,
It's
of
going to
course.
end. They're going to stick with 2 goalies. So I think by the Olympic break, they're gonna send 1 and probably 2. They should send 2. Fowler's going down for sure, and I would send even Dobesh because they need to play.
Who's
right?
going to be their goalie?
There's nobody playing for 3 weeks. The
Ah,
NHL, okay.
talking about- okay.
When they come back, I think they're gonna have to play with. Somebody's gonna have to stay in Laval.
Laval doesn't stop playing?
Laval still has their season. No.
Yep.
They maybe, I don't know if they have an All-Star game. They're off for like a couple of days or a week, but no, they don't start playing. I get where his comment might have come from, because if you look at it, all their statistics and stuff, Dobesh has pretty decent numbers compared to Montembeault previously and Fowler, but we don't just look at everything, right? You have Fowler, who's the more sound goalie. He's the goalie of the future, right? He's been playing solid.
Yeah.
Montembeault had the shit
Start.
and he got sent down. But the thing is, he's the veteran. They can't send him down. They can't afford to lose him on waivers.
No.
And the thing is it's a given rule in the NHL. Veterans get the first priority. Rookies got to earn their
decent,
yeah. But if they perform decent, but it's not like he's outperforming them to the top. Out of the roof. He's
Back
not,
to what you're saying, Brian. It's like it's a conservative league, So
Yeah.
there's
There's
always
rules, unwritten rules.
yeah, a
and-
little bit.
So I think his comment was a bit out of left field. He shouldn't have said that, because it just caused.
I don't think it's that bad.
Not bad, but here in
didn't-
Montreal, every little thing, like if he should have just said, whatever it is, I'm here to make the team win. Just making that comment, it was just stirring up shit for nothing,
Is that exactly what he said, or you're paraphrasing? What exactly did he say?
They posted it on Twitter, but he said they asked him, "What would you think about if you get sent down?" He says, "It wouldn't make sense to me. It wouldn't make any sense."
Okay, it doesn't sound to me. It sounds like he's very sure of him. Not sure of himself, but he's very. He thinks he should be there, and I think that's a great comment. I don't think it's very putting anybody down.
No.
I don't think it's being very big-headed about it. I think he's just saying a very confident.
But honestly, I think
confident.
I think he's gonna be the odd man out at the end, yeah, because they're not, unless they're in a position where they're saying, you know what, we're good with Fowler going back down because Montembeault is gonna help us carry and them too, but I don't know. Montembeault has to continue to play good in order to send Fowler down, because he's been the most consistent from what I've seen. I personally wasn't ready to bring Fowler up, but now that he's up, anything can happen. What I want to see though is them sending both goalies down on the Olympic break.
Mm-hmm.
That's
that makes
what
sense. Yeah.
What do you think, Steve? You think his comment was absurd, or it's?
I think he shouldn't, be saying these type of things. He once again, Dobesh is a little more emotional, and that's not.
Is he the youngest one, or Fowler is younger?
Fowler's the youngest.
Fowler's
younger.
younger.
Yeah, Fowler's the youngest. I would want Fowler should. I was expecting Fowler to have a full season in Laval, and then maybe have a few games in Montreal this year just to see how he feels, and then next year see if he's ready to compete for a backup position, right? But things changed a bit, right?
Well, it's like if I was Kent Hughes, and I'd hear this comment from Dobesh, I'd be like, Lala, this.
Look, it's not that bad of a comment. It's just because he said it in the market that he said it in, everything gets blown out of proportion, right?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
People talk about it on podcasts.
Yeah, people have been talking about it everywhere. Anyways, that's what I wanted to say about it. You guys ready for the next point?
All right.
So the next point is not really as big as I thought it would be because he's back in the lineup, but he came back versus Gouli out of the lineup after his first game. So he came back on against Vancouver, right? And the following game, which was Wednesday, the following game, which was against Washington, so Monday he played, and then Tuesday against Washington he was out of the lineup. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I think it's normal.
Well, now it looks normal. Well, people are expecting either he got hurt or they were scratched him.
They said it was in a conditioning stint again. Listen, it was his first game back. It's really rough, man. The first game back.
Sure.
And this guy especially is always getting hurt. He's been, more hurt than he's been playing. So that's
the first thing I thought about when the news came out.
Yeah.
Was Kent Hughes' presser a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
When he was addressing the returns of all the injured players, Gouli, Doc, and everybody. And he goes, especially Doc, we're going to be more cautious. I think that was them being cautious. Montreal's winning. Montreal's defense is doing well. Xhekaj is playing better. Gouli came back. He had a good game. They had a back-to-back. Let's not force his body, especially on a back-to-back where he doesn't have a day to rest.
Yeah.
Sit him out. Hopefully, but I think people are speculating because is he hurt? But he's back in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, and
I think it's smart.
And Struble, he played, right?
Yeah,
and he got hurt, kind of thing. He got during the game, he got a little something, So it could have been easily him. You know what I mean? So
I think it's smart, and I think they're doing the same thing with Doc. Is he back tonight, Doc?
Doc, no, not.
No, he's not back tonight. I thought I heard his name on the way here.
Yeah.
Let me just check over here.
be surprised.
Let me see here. Kirby Duck. I don't think he's
Wait.
back, but I could be wrong. No, he's not back.
Team here.
He's on the lineup.
He played a minute 34. No, he played.
No, I don't see him in the line. Demidov, Dobson, Gallagher, Anderson, Safkowski, Gouli, Dano, Blair, Carrier, Jacky, Bodzik, Texi, Valeno, Kapanen.
He's
No,
not on.
he's not on.
Sorry, no.
He's not on. He's probably, you know what? His brother?
Who?
He played for Buffalo? Am I mistaken?
Doc's brother.
Or did I hear? Yeah, who does he play for? No, he doesn't. He plays for Detroit, no? Doc. He has a brother that plays in the.
Okay, let's move
No.
along.
Anyways, he's not in the lineup, so whatever. I was wrong.
No, yeah, it's not a team that playing.
All right.
Did you guys see? It was that Vancouver game? Was it Garland? You see that kick he did?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I never seen anything like that.
But he's a figure skater, this guy. Too,
That's
right?
what they were saying. Like
Yeah.
that's how he first started skating, was as a figure skater and became a
Who's
hockey
this?
player. You want to see this? It was really cool. Pause it. Garland, he protected the puck. He was going inside the goal, the Habs zone.
Mm-hmm. He crosses the blue line with 1 foot. He's
And he kicked.
thick.
How am I gonna get this?
This is the other night.
Yeah, here it is. This is it. Yeah,
Look what he did. This is so cool.
Thing.
What? Let me see.
To protect the puck.
To protect the puck, the guy, he just kicked the stick out of the way, and he's on 1 foot. That was so. I never seen anything like that.
You see it though?
Yeah.
Bing.
And he still stayed up, man. And I think he still made a play after.
Yeah, all he needs to do is somersault.
I don't think it's
With the-
difficult to stay on one leg on skates.
While you're at full speed and you're kicking a stick away, you don't see that often. Oh, I shouldn't do it. I have to show it to the people. All right. Was that it for Goulet?
Yeah, that's it for goalie.
All right. So is the second line still a second line, or is it a first line?
No. Basically, the question is the second line. How long until it will be considered a first line? What do you guys think?
Well,
They're
stuff.
they're impressive.
Yeah, for sure, they're amazing. But I don't know, man. The dependability of the fur like Suzuki, man.
Right now, they're outperforming the Suzuki line. But tonight the Suzuki line is producing, but they're very consistent, and they're great together. Those three. Like eventually, they're gonna be their top line if it continues the way they continue. Don't forget, you have two rookies on the line, two rookies,
Yeah.
and they're both running for the rookie of the year. I can't believe it. I had no idea Kapanen was gonna be.
He's a big surprise too, man.
Yeah. Well, like eventually, it's a discussion to have. Like, when are we gonna start looking at this line as a potential first line for the team? That's how good they are, you know. I think if they continue to produce by next year, I think they might be their top line. And if you have Suzuki and Caulfield and whoever ends up being on the third line with them, on the third player with them as a second pairing, that's fantastic.
Who do you think is going to solidify
the other line? They could make a trade at the trade deadline or in the off season. Right now, Texas is doing well. Anything's possible, you know. Eventually, like I mentioned last week, they were looking for a center, but now center is not that much of a priority. Whatever they can get, whatever top 6 player they can get that can fit, that makes sense, they'll go for it, you know. And they don't have to be in a rush now because
where's Doc gonna go? Doc's a center, right?
Yeah, but he can play wing. I see him playing. If Texier doesn't work out there, Doc is going to be the next one to go on that line. He played well with Suzuki and Caulfield when he played with them 2 years ago, right? Or before he got hurt, right? He was playing well with them. So I see him on that wing. Plus, he's big like Slavkovsky. You know, he can go in the corners.
He's that big, yeah?
Yeah. He's like 6'2", 6'1".
Oh, yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah.
He's a
Big,
big
yeah.
guy, yeah.
So he can play that physical presence that they need on that line. He can go in the corners and get the puck and feed it. And he's also a center, so he can also take faceoffs along with Suzuki. I see him as a fit on that line. But I don't think you'll just put him in there right now. I think he's got to earn his spot back up there. Or like Texie is doing well, leave him there. I think, you know?
Yeah.
But there's a real discussion to be had with that second line. Like, how long are we going to consider it a second line if they continue to be putting up numbers and play the way they are? You know, it's not only one player. Like, Slavkovsky is driving that line, but Damidov's a freaking force to be reckoned with. He's a fantastic passer. I do see. I didn't see it before, but I do see a lot of similarities. Demidov. I see a lot of similarities to the guy from Tampa. What's his name? Kucherov.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. He reminds me of Kucherov.
Yeah. He's a lot. Yeah.
He's got the vision that, you know.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
He's great. Yeah.
By the way, Polymarket, you know. So Polymarket, do you know what Polymarket is, Tony?
No.
It's a betting app, pretty much, and you can bet anything on it, you know. So I checked it out. The Calder Memorial Trophy winner, what the betting odds are for who's going to win right now.
For the Rookie of the Year?
Guys, come on.
Schaefer. Still, yeah.
Schaefer is number one, which makes sense. He's on track to beat the goals for a rookie defenseman. You know, I don't know about point wise, but
Demidov.
Well, right now Demidov has taken a major lead on that scoring race.
Point wise, but because Schaefer is playing really amazing, honestly, you know, he's been on fire. Anyways, guess what? You know what? How much he's up? 17% is Demidov, and Schaefer's up 77%. So the top two is Schaefer and Demidov, and the odds are that 77% wins.
I'm surprised Schaefer, because Senek from Anaheim is 35 points.
He's also
But I'm surprised like Schaefer beats Senek and Demidov. I guess
because he's a defenseman. That's what, you know.
High scoring defenseman always takes more value.
I think so, yeah.
Got 13 goals.
30 points. Yeah, well.
He's almost 10 points ahead of him. He's 9 points ahead of him. Demidov keeps. No, I don't see it. If Demidov stays on top of that list, he's taking Rookie of the Year.
Screw this. So should just buy the freaking for 19 cents. Buy Ivan Demidov. Just do that.
Listen.
What do you mean to bet?
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
Hudson last year when he won Rookie of the Year, he was also the top defenseman. People were saying he should be considered as a runner-up for
Celebrini.
No. Celebrini is this year. Not this year. Last year. I'm talking about for the best defenseman. What's it called?
The Norris.
The Norris.
No,
you know, but you know he should at least been considered, and he didn't. More or less the same thing.
Is that even possible?
I
think, of course.
Calder and a Norris?
Sure. If he was a beast, yeah.
Demidov.
Let me Google that.
Demidov finishes the on the top of that list. He's winning the Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm. And here, like fourth overall is Oliver Kapanen, by the way. Yeah. Sorry, no, fifth overall.
Fourth overall.
Here on my list of Polymarket, you have Schaefer, Demidov, Senenke, Wallstedt.
Senenke.
Okay, and then Kapanen. Cutter Gauthier is number 6.
So there's been one player ever to win a Calder and a Norris.
Jacques
Oh,
Laperriere.
no.
Not the same year.
Nah, no one has ever done the same year. Sorry. I thought it was
No, that'd be very impressive.
I think Jacques Lapierre was the first one, I guess, to do it, and then Kim Carr, Ray Bourque. Ray Bourque done it too. No, but no one has ever won the Norris and the Calder in the same year.
No. Yeah.
I guess it's one of those unwritten rules that a rookie can't win a Norris.
Well, no,
Oh, it's not unwritten, but
That's what I said, unwritten rule.
Yeah, no, I think that I'm sure, like, if somebody
You'd have to be fucking
that
amazing,
your
crazy.
first,
Like,
her name is Bobby Orr, maybe.
yeah,
but
even Bob Orr didn't,
win the Calder.
Oh, it was amazing. He was like an extra forward on the ice.
yeah, of course.
It's crazy.
Did he kind of invent that? Like a very offensive defenseman? Or no?
No, he was good all around, but he was phenomenal. Bobby Orr was great.
Yeah, so interesting, eh?
All right, so Steve, you want to talk about the drama?
Drama, baby.
The drama in Ottawa?
Let's talk about drama. I mean, let's pull up the tweet from the Ottawa Senators about Allmark.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's see what this tweet is.
It's from his actual tweet.
No,
it's the tweet from the Senators,
from the
right?
Ottawa Senators, yeah. If you want, I'll just read it to you guys.
Ottawa Senators Hallmark tweet.
I don't know how I'm going to find it. Statement from the Ottawa Senators.
Sure.
That's just a statement.
Is this?
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, read it. I can't see it.
Our organization was extremely disappointed to read the completely fabricated and false stories that are spreading around social media.
Go, continuing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just set up the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
About our hockey club. Linus is always is away from our team for personal reasons, and he has the entire organization's support. We ask that people respect his privacy, but clearly that request has not heard by the lowest forms of trolls and sick people who scour the internet. We are disgusted that outside forces are attempting to disrupt our hockey club. This statement will put an end to this ridiculous speculation that has spread online. That's the president of hockey operations, Steve Steos.
So what you intended to do caused the total opposite.
Exactly. Because this was, it was done in the middle of of a game. On top of that, you're
on top of it.
Yeah.
Like people want to assume, they're gonna assume, and then whatever they was that day, it would have died out because you made the statement.
Can we just go back for people that may not know, like,
sure.
Why would they tweet this? What was the reason behind it?
I'm gonna try and go back.
So from he took a leave of absence, right?
Allmark took a leave of absence
from the club, and been gone, and now there's been speculations and rumors of why he might be gone, and stories were being made up that are not true. I don't know if
what kind of story, like he might be traded,
or that he's not happy, or this or that, or whatever it may be. All kinds of bullshit that came up. So they got upset, and they sent out this tweet, and now it just blew up on them, and it caused more speculation and more of a spotlight on the team, which you don't need. They're already doing bad, and you need more negative spotlights on you.
Especially words like trolls and sick people who score the internet.
So what I would have done is I would have let them speculate, and that would have died within a day or two, and you would have moved on.
Just say that we heard a speculation, and no, it's not that. Linus is away from team personal reason. That's all you have to write. You have to go with the fucking
but for them having to address this, that means that they're either trying to cover up something and saying no, it's not true, and now people are gonna try to speculate more for no reason.
Think so? Yeah.
Yeah, because if he is out for personal reasons and you are supporting him, let people say whatever they want. Who cares?
Yeah.
But why are you actually taking a stance and being so aggressive with a statement, right?
Yeah,
It's
they
ridiculous.
put fuel to the fire, 100%.
There was a big mistake on Ottawa to do that, man. It was just
The timeline is that he was, let's say, December 27th, 2025. He started versus Toronto Maple Leafs. It was a rough night. He allows 4 goals on 14 shots and is pulled on the second period on a 7-5 loss.
So they thought he pulled like a Patrick Roy. You got to trade me by the end of the week.
No, I mean, you know.
Continue.
And so the December 28th, Senators officially announced Allmark has been granted a leave of absence for personal reasons. As for privacy, they asked for privacy and says the team will not comment further. And then early January 2026, for nearly 2 weeks, there was zero news. In hockey markets like Ottawa, silence often leads to speculation. Fans began noticing Allmark was still around the city, attending games in the stands, but not with the team, which fueled the why isn't he playing?
Because of getting pulled, and because he took a leave of absence, and because he's showing up, people are saying, well, a leave of absence, why is he around the team? And then that statement just is like, what are they trying to cover up something? They're trying to play reverse psychology?
Mm-hmm. And then there was rumors. There's this guy, The Script. He's an anonymous account. Posted a detailed and entirely unsubstantiated story claiming that Allmark was involved in an infidelity scandal, of course. This is
now that's believable.
Yeah. The rumor alleged that that after being caught, he told his wife that everyone on the team does it. Bro, honestly hilarious, eh? They always do this. Just like Bedard, remember like Corey Perry, like he fucked his wife.
Obviously that's bullshit what you're saying. It's not true.
Yeah. But it was all, you know, there's so many like speculators out there and like to stir the pot, and especially that,
or maybe they're in the market,
especially with social media these days. People believe anything, right?
Yeah,
maybe they're in the market of trading him, and they don't want to lose his value, so they have to squash.
No, I don't think they're trading him. There might be something up. I don't know what it is, but I don't think they're trading him.
Oh my gosh, there's so much speculation right now. Like, there's people saying that like Brady might be a tradable guy now. What? Kachuk? Imagine? Impossible. You can't do that. You know, okay,
if they trade Kachuk, that means they're taking a step back. No, they're trending the right way. Like, take a hit this season and like take a step back and take 2 steps forward next season. Like, you know, I don't think I wouldn't trade Kachuk unless he wants to get traded and pulls what his brother did from Calgary to Florida. That was bad.
That was a good move on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what's going on in Ottawa right now. So yeah, it's unfortunate for them, but anyways, I can't stand them, so it's all good.
You can't stand who?
Ottawa. They're, you know what? These games that Montreal has played against, it gets really rowdy, man.
There was a time when I used to get annoyed with Ottawa. There was Carlson there and Alfredson was there. Yeah,
I like that team.
They're always kicking, and there was a CC and
yeah.
They're always kicking Montreal's ass, man. They're always fucking.
And what's the other guy that he ended up going to?
Faneuf.
Not Faneuf. Faneuf played for Toronto.
He played for Ottawa too?
The number 19. What was his name for Ottawa? He was also their captain. Spezza.
Oh yeah, Spezza. Jason Spezza.
He was a good player. I like
Eugene,
Ottawa.
Well, their goalie too was good. No, Bishop at those days.
Yeah, they also had the French goalie Lapointe.
Well, Anderson was there forever.
Sorry, it's not Bishop. It's Anderson.
Yeah.
Bishop's in Lightning. Sorry, yes, it was Anderson. I don't know why I thought Bishop.
They're a small market team. I want to see them do good. You know, compared to Toronto, I don't have a problem with Ottawa. It's good to have rivalries that are
besides
smaller.
Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver. I think all the other teams are small market teams, no? Edmonton, Winnipeg,
Hmm.
Calgary. They're all small market teams, no?
They're smaller market teams, yeah. Montreal is the second biggest market in the NHL, so it's hard to compare.
It's the only thing we have. Like,
Huh?
the only thing we have.
Yeah, Toronto, Montreal, and then the Rangers.
All right.
Yeah,
We got there's a good talking point was Gavin McKenna, right? Like
Mm.
we've talked about a bit of last week, but is he gonna be number one?
I think
like
so.
100%.
Hmm.
He's good. He's gonna be number one, unless somebody really like blows it out of the water. He's gonna be number one.
I was watching a video today of 2012. Considered one of the worst draft year, the year of Yakupov and Galchenyuk, and considered
H. Thompson, number 25.
this guy for his size is like he's got moves, man. Tage Thompson,
That's a player they should go get.
He's huge, man.
but he's good. He's good on his. He has good hands. He could skate. Usually when they're that tall, they're not as smooth.
Got the Mario Lemieux kind of size and
Whoa,
moves.
whoa.
No, I mean, I'm not saying-
Let's not compare him to
We're
Mario
not-
Lemieux now.
No,
Step
no,
back
no.
there. Step back.
He was sweet, eh? Holy cow.
That guy, man, if he didn't get
was-
hurt and he didn't have, well, he was gone for cancer, but he wasn't gone that long. But he missed a lot of time with injuries, and then he retired and he came back.
And then he owns the team. What a story this guy has.
Yeah.
And then he builds a fucking powerhouse franchise. Like,
Yeah, and they won.
they won like 3 cups. No, it's
Yeah.
Crosby.
These guys are still in it, though. I can't believe it, eh? They're still in it.
I can't believe it. Crosby was for sure gonna get traded this year, but they're doing so well.
He's not
Who
going to
knows?
get traded.
Huh?
He's not going to get traded, no.
Because Montreal guaranteed we're gonna be in the Crosby sweepstakes if he was gonna.
For sure.
But they're. Are they in the? Are they on the wild card position? What is it? Check the standing, Steve. Are they in the wild card position right now?
Let's find out.
Pittsburgh.
I know that Eric Carlson got hurt there, so
Yeah. So it's right now. It's Tampa, Detroit, and Montreal, and then Buffalo's is pushing. Do you have it? If not, I'll pull it up.
the score kind of changed. Go to the NHL. Here we go.
Here I have it.
Standings.
No, they're fourth. So they're
Yeah.
They're 2 points behind the last wild card position.
Shit,
So it's
the
Buffalo
Sabres are-
and Boston. That's why Buffalo's pushing. They're in the first wild card position. They're trying to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's very surprising. Pittsburgh, Boston too, dude.
Phil, you're back. Crosby had a few years left. Crosby has a few years left in him.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah, man.
That's what he would have been a good fit for us until we get a solidified another center, so we can continue growing our team. He would have been a perfect fit.
That would
I
have been.
find, yeah, at his,
I don't know.
especially with his contract.
Maybe the trade deadline. I don't know.
You know, get rid of Laine and at $9 million, and get Crosby at 7.8. That's good. He's got a friendly contract, Crosby.
Hmm.
No, it's not gonna happen at the trade deadline. If they were out of the playoffs and they were sellers, but who knows, guys? Between first place and last place in the East, it's like it's not a lot of points.
Hmm.
Like, you have a bad few games in the East and you can drop like crazy, you know. So like what Pat was saying last week, anything can happen in the East. It's that close. Anyways,
Yeah. was gonna say.
Any last words, guys? And we came to the end.
Yeah.
For this week's episode.
Just gonna talk about the Blue Jackets. Last point, guys.
Go ahead.
You know, first of all,
Interesting.
the standings is wild. I'm looking at it and like Florida's out. That's crazy.
You want to put up the standings?
Yeah, that's like wild. You know,
Go here. Standings.
it's amazing to see. It's really just amazing to
We
see.
want to check.
There you go. Look at the bottom. No, it's just a wild card. The New York Rangers, the last place. So they have to trade the Artemi Panarin for sure. Columbus
they-
Blue Jackets are second to last, but they still believe in themselves. Okay, guys? They went and hired Rick Bowness. Bro, like, they really, like, they're going to try and assess.
Man, you keep recycling these freaking ancient coaches, man. I don't understand.
It's always the same coaches getting tossed around.
But, you know, he's going to pump them up, man. You know, we'll
Think so?
see. Oh, yeah. He pumps you up, this guy, you know?
I was about to say Tortorella. He's already been there.
No.
Sorry.
But it's amazing to see, like, what's going on. Like, I can't believe the Flyers are doing pretty good, too, but yet they're out. You got the Panthers. It's wild. The Devils, I really feel bad for them, but they're out, too.
And
Who knows?
The Devils, I feel bad for how bad they're doing, man.
And, like, Toronto's starting to, like, wake up a bit, so...
Yeah, they're waking up.
Any team under the Devils, I don't see them making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right now,
Oh, they can always do it.
right now the last the top two teams have 54 points each, right? So the Devils are only 4 points behind the last playoff spot, right? And they got a game in hand on
Mhm.
Boston.
Mhm.
And Buffalo's got 2 games in hand, so like they have a game in hand on Boston, and I think New Jersey is a much better team than Boston. So unless if Boston falters, and one of those teams gets on a hot streak, look, Toronto, they were lower, and
Yeah.
look how high they went. You know, they
Austin
No.
Matthews has been on fire, you know? So,
finally until the playoffs
Yeah.
comes.
Bill says he'd be happy to get Lafreniere
yeah. He's... You know what? He'd be a good fit
Lafreniere,
in Montreal. I think he would.
from Rangers.
yeah, but I don't. Lafreniere, where would you put him?
He would have to, like... Yeah, I don't know with Slav there, but... Because he's talking about Slav. I don't know.
How big is he? Because we need if we get a top 6 player, we need somebody on that Suzuki line. How big is Lafreniere?
I think he's about 6'1", 6'2". I think he's not that big.
Any bets? Any bets? What's Play Market saying?
5'9",
6'2",
6'2", yeah.
6'2". How heavy?
191.
Not bad.
He's a big guy. He's a big boy. All right. Yeah, that's
He could be a good...
because we need to get away from, like, Texie is good, but we need to get away from these smaller skilled players. We need more. We not that we don't need skilled players, but we need guys with
We do,
more
yeah.
physicality. We need that playoff style hockey player. You know, that in the playoffs you get that grit. You know that.
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
Anyways, but yeah, he could be a fit, but I don't know what type of player Hughes is actually looking for. So we'll see. There's still a lot of hockey left in this condensed
Yeah.
schedule.
Definitely.
Yeah, but the Rangers are a mess. That's for sure.
Anyways, so
Jeez.
that's it for tonight, boys.
Yeah, it's a good.
was fun,
It's
yeah,
enough
guys.
for
Well
for
done.
tonight. Bill, thanks for watching us. Thanks for keeping us
Participating.
participating, and we appreciate it and hope to
Fucking
see you
rock.
next
Phil,
week.
I love you, man.
Our number one fan.
Yes, sir. Ciao, Phil.
Ciao. Good night.